I knew something was off the moment she sat me down, not in the way couples usually do. Legs crossed, eyes soft, voice gentle with rehearsed kindness. No, Emma was too calm, too measured, like she'd already decided how this conversation would go. Before I even stepped into the room, "We need to talk," the phrase that never means anything good. She clasped her hands together, a thin smile on her lips. "I've been thinking a lot about us." A pause, a careful breath. "I think we should try an open marriage." I let the words sit between us, watching her, not reacting. Not yet. That was my strength, patience. She expected anger or protest. Maybe even a desperate attempt to change her mind. I gave her none of that. Instead, I leaned back, my fingers tracing the rim of my glass. "Why?" A flicker of hesitation then. As if she'd been waiting for the chance to say it out loud. "I love you, but I think we've lost something. I want to explore. See what else is out there." I nodded slowly. "So you want to sleep with other men?" She flinched, but recovered quickly. "It's not just about that." Sure, I should have been devastated. Should have felt betrayed. But what I felt instead was clarity. Emma had made her move. Now it was my turn. And I already knew exactly what I was going to do. I let the silence stretch, watching her. Emma hated silence. She always rushed to fill it, to smooth over the cracks before they could widen. Sure enough, she started talking again, filling the space with empty words. "This could make us stronger. You know. Give us both freedom. A chance to." I stood. Her words cut off. She blinked up at me, searching my face for anger, heartbreak, anything she could use to feel justified. I gave her nothing. "If that's what you want," I said evenly, "I won't stop you." Her lips parted, like she'd prepared for a fight that wasn't coming. "You really?" A slow nod. "But if we're opening this up, Emma, it goes both ways." I watched her process that. Watched the subtle shift in her posture, the tiniest hesitation. She'd expected herself to have all the control here. "You mean you'd?" "I mean," I said, stepping closer, "I won't be waiting at home while you explore." Something flickered in her expression. A crack in her perfect confidence. "I just didn't think you'd..." "You didn't think I'd what?" "Want other options?" I tilted my head. "Or was this only supposed to be open for you?" Her jaw tightened. Checkmate. She stood up, brushing past me toward the bedroom. "I don't want to fight about this. Let's just think it over." I didn't reply. Didn't need to, because I'd already made up my mind. If she wanted open, she'd get open. And I knew exactly where to start. Emma thought she controlled the board. That she could make her move, and I'd just stand there waiting for her to come back. When she was done exploring, she was wrong. The moment she walked away, my decision was made. If she wanted an open marriage, she'd get one. But I wouldn't waste my time swiping through strangers or chasing something unfamiliar. No, I already had someone in mind. Someone close. Someone who would make Emma understand exactly what she had said in motion. Her younger sister Lily. Lily wasn't like Emma. Where Emma was sharp edges and calculated moves, Lily was all warmth and curiosity. She wasn't naive, she just saw things differently. And she'd always had a way of looking at me that Emma never noticed. A few nights later, I found my opportunity. Emma had gone out, probably with someone new, though she hadn't said it outright. She still thought she had to be subtle about it, easing me into this new arrangement like she was doing me a favor. I didn't care. Lily was staying with us for a while, crashing in the guest room while she figured things out. She was younger still, in that phase where life felt full of endless possibilities. And right now, she was curled up on the couch in one of my hoodies, scrolling through her phone. I leaned against the doorway. "You up for a drink?" She looked up, surprised. Then she smiled. "Sure." I grabbed 2 glasses, poured whiskey neat. When I handed hers over, our fingers brushed. She noticed. So did I. She took a sip, watching me over the rim. Emma's out. She is. Lily hesitated. Are you okay? I studied her. She was always like this, concerned, genuinely wanting to understand. It was a stark contrast to Emma, who only asked questions when she already knew the answers. I let out a slow breath. Emma wants an open marriage. Lily blinked. She what? I nodded. Taking a sip of my drink. Yeah, apparently she thinks we need freedom. Lily frowned, setting her glass down. And you just agreed? Did I have a choice? I gave her a small, humorless smile. She'd already made up her mind. Her expression darkened. That's messed up, I tilted my head. You think so? Yeah. She shifted, tucking her legs beneath her. She acts like she's so put together, but sometimes she just does things without thinking how they affect people. Interesting. I leaned in, slightly lowering my voice. And what about you, Lily? Do you always think before you act? She sucked in a breath. Just a small one, but I caught it. I felt the shift in the air between us. She swallowed. Not always good. Very good, I let the moment stretch. Letting her feel it. Letting her wonder if this was going where she thought it was. Then I leaned back, taking another sip. Good to know. She exhaled, but her eyes stayed locked on me. Searching. Wondering. I could already tell she was thinking about it now. And that was exactly what I wanted. Lily didn't move. She sat there, curled up in my hoodie, her glass half empty, her mind somewhere else. Somewhere dangerous. I could see it in the way her fingers traced the rim of her glass, the way her lips parted just slightly, like there was something she wanted to say, but wasn't sure if she should. She knew exactly what I was doing. And she wasn't stopping me. I leaned back, watching her. What's on your mind, Lily? She inhaled, exhaled. I don't get it. Emma has you, and she wants to throw it away for what? Something new. Just because she's bored. I let out a quiet laugh. Guess so. She shook her head, biting her lip. She always does this. She thinks she can just take what she wants and expect everyone else to be fine with it. Her voice turned bitter. Like, we're all just supposed to go along with whatever she decides. I tilted my head, studying her. And you don't. Her eyes flicked up to mine. A long pause. Then softly, not anymore. Something shifted. Something irreversible. She knew it, I knew it. I set my glass down, moving closer, slow enough to give her the choice. The out. She didn't take it. Her breath hitched as I reached up, tucking a loose strand of hair behind her ear. My fingers lingered just for a second. Just enough. You don't have to do what she says, I murmured. Lily swallowed hard. I know I let my hand drop. Standing up, I saw the flicker of confusion in her eyes. The unspoken question. I smiled. Good night, Lily. And then I walked away. Because this wasn't about rushing. This was about making her want it. Making her come to me. And when she did, it wouldn't just be a choice. It would be her choice. And Emma would have no one to blame but herself.